Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is G-Set Productions come back with another episode. Um, Welcome. I had seen that the last video I put up the Bears and Packers breakdown. I seen that one got a lot of views, um, which is pretty damn good for me. For those out there that are coming across the video for the first time, welcome to Chisa Productions. My name is Josh Lundquist. I am the host and creator of um, Chisa Productions channel. And what this channel is just all about the Green Bay Packers and news, updates, injuries, all that kind of stuff that you kind of come across on YouTube for, NFL podcasters. Um, so anyways, this channel has been going on for the last few months. I'm not a very full-time YouTuber type, that most podcasters are. Um, what I do though is I like to tie everything up into one video. That's why you guys see the title kind of long, but it's just tying everything all into one video. So that way, I'm covering everything up and yeah, so just makes sense for a YouTuber that's not full fully active and full time to kind of just, put it in one, just like get it done, get it all out of the way so that way you don't have to sit and worry what you didn't cover and all. So yeah, welcome to the channel. Absolutely give the channel a subscribe if you like videos like this, and if you like NFL content like this, absolutely subscribe to the channel. Welcome. Um, Today we're going to be going over the Week 2 preview of the Falcons and Packers. Um, that game starts tomorrow. I think it's a 1 o'clock game. Um, Oh, you know what? It actually says right up here. Yeah, 12 o'clock game. Excuse me. We have that one tomorrow, and that should be an interesting one. Um, so yeah, we are just gonna go over the quick preview of the Falcons and Packers game, um, and then the final injury report, and then um, and then some of these games up here. Just a quick little, you got this game, got kind of like the games you guys should check out. I'm not saying you have to, but just kind of throwing it out there, some good ones. But yeah, then the last thing too that's in the video title is the Jets quarterback option. Excuse me. It's just allergies going on. Um, no, anyways, so yeah, we'll get on with the Jets quarterback. Normally I never ever talk about Jets in the content. Some of the past videos I've said about the Jets, but that was because of the whole Aaronrodgers shit. But we'll get on to that in the last thing because there is something I do want to touch up on that Packer fans are aware of. So we'll get on with that um, towards the end. Okay, anyways, so to kick off the video, let's talk about the Packers and Falcons. Um, this is an away game, and this is week number 2 for Jordan Love and our sharp-looking offense. Um, Last week we went to Chicago and we kicked the crap out of the Bears, and lots of people were amazed with Jordan Love's performance, as was I. Our defense looks so good. I mean, seriously, I mean, you guys could tell with what our defense did in the run game. I mean, we have a very solid run stopping defense. Um, Now, the one thing that um, excuse me, the one thing that the Packers defense could really work on is bear coverages because, uh, again, they did good against Chicago, but just we all know in the past when you're playing teams that are known for throwing the football, you know, deep or whatever. Sometimes the Packers defense kind of lets up a little bit. Like, sorry, sorry about that. But no, they take their foot off the gas when they're doing so good because they know that they're playing their asses off on the field and they're making some sharp plays out there, they take their foot off the gas and it's like they make all these mistakes. Like this is the Packers defense. Like they've been known to do that in the past when the Packers are up ahead and they're doing so good and all. And last year we had a humongous problem with that crap. Last year Joe Barry was in the get him the hell out of here kind of seat, if that's what you want to call it. But no, the Packers. I mean, the Packers played very good defense last week, and I think as long as they can continue to do that, as long as they can do that, the Packers should be able to walk out of Atlanta with a 2-0 record, and I'd say the Packers and Falcons game should be 31-17, maybe 31-20, Green Bay. The Falcons, they got a very good run game though. They have Bijan Robinson. That's like one of the best rookies from the draft class of the running backs. He's going to be exciting to watch against the defense. That defense is going to have to really come up big against Bijan Robinson. Ridler quarterback. He's solid. He's not bad. So the Falcons don't have too bad of a team on offense. Their wide receiver cores, I do not know a whole lot, you guys. I really don't know a lot about the Falcons. That's why you guys aren't really hearing me throw out some players to really watch out for. Besides Bijan Robinson, I know, and kind of that's about it. But yeah, they're coming off a 1-0 win last week against Carolina. They're coming off a 1-0 record as well, just like the Packers. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one. And of course, it says right here the Packers beat the Falcons last time they met in 2020. So yeah, this game should be good. I think it's gonna be exciting with Jordan Love and just watching him stomp all over again. I mean, seriously, it's just Jordan Love is showing Green Bay right now why he is the man of the franchise, and he has shown me personally since day one. Like ever since the Aaronrodgers trade happened back in April, or when he said that he wanted to play for the Jets. Yeah, I immediately knew it was time to go for Jordan Love because the Packers didn't have time to just sit and wait for Aaronrodgers to pick up that phone and just trying to let them know what they're trying to do for the future, right? I mean, this is the future for what Green Bay's got to do, and they're moving in the right direction for sure. I mean, seriously, there's nobody to blame for in that whole Aaron Rodgers drama of BS crap. This is the Packers. Packers are doing the right thing, and it's a smart move. And Jordan Love is showing us why. He's showing us right now as to why he is our guy. I mean, seriously. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a great game for sure. So I would, excuse me, I would definitely tune in for sure for today's game. If you guys are especially our Packer fans out there. But yeah, Packers and Falcons. That should be good. Bills and the Raiders, you guys. Okay, we'll cover these games after the injury report. Let's get through the injury real quick. All right, so you guys, as Packer fans, anybody came across articles? Aaron Jones is questionable for the game. It's a hamstring injury. Bakhtiari's got a knee injury. Watson's got hamstring still recovering. He's been reported that he has returned to practice, which is good. Let's see. Oh yeah, Walker in the concussion protocol. Now I was a little bit surprised about the Walker thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure he got that concussion from that interception with taking that hard hit. But yeah, I mean it sucks a little bit, but I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. I mean, it says right here that he was removed from the injury report and passed the concussion protocol on Saturday. So, I think Quay Walker should be fine if that's what they're saying. But yeah, we definitely need somebody like him out there to get our defense going, get the just get him moving. Romeo Dobbs, hamstring, Rashawn Gary knee injury. Well, let's see. Oh, I don't know if that was recent. I don't recall seeing this. Okay. Elton Jenkins, knee. Oh yeah, so he'd be fine. Yeah, so just some of these injuries, you guys, that they're not like major, they're not too big at all. I think our biggest one is Aaron Jones, because we're not saying we don't trust AJ Dillon. We obviously trust AJ because AJ's a tank. I mean, seriously, Aaron Jones and AJ, they're the two-headed monsters in the NFL. So, we can rely on them. We'd be fine with AJ. The Falcons. Oh, it doesn't show their injury. I was gonna go over the Falcons injury. Nothing too important for us. But yeah. So Packers should be okay. I mean, doesn't look like you guys there's too much to really worry about. I mean, Watson, we really want to see him come out on Sunday. So, I think he should be able to play tomorrow. We'll find out before the game for sure, but I think Watson's going to be able to play. If not, we got Dobbs, and obviously we can rely on Dobbs, no problem. We got Dobbs, you got Reed, you got Wicks, you got Tamari. I mean, seriously, the Packers are going to be fine. I said this in the video last week before the Bears and Packers game, that the Packers were loaded with weapons and talent. I mean, there's nothing to worry about, you guys. Just because we lose one star player that we like, doesn't mean it's the Packers going to struggle to lose. The Packers got talent around Jordan Love. I mean, seriously, you guys got to realize that the Packers have worked their asses off in the draft to get Jordan Love all this weapons and stuff. So yeah. That's the injury report, so we can close out of that. Okay, so let's get through these games real quick, you guys. Obviously the Vikings and the Eagles. Minnesota lost by just about a touchdown. It's better results than what they did last year with the Eagles, but too many damn turnovers, man. I mean, seriously, the Vikings got to work on the turnovers. Kirk Cousins had a good game. Justin Jefferson had a very good game. For those of you that have Jefferson in fantasy, he definitely got you some good points for sure. And Kirk Cousins, but Cousins though isn't like that quarterback where everybody is like, oh my gosh, he's like what top 10 quarterback. No, he's nowhere near that. We'll get to Kirk Cousins here in a couple minutes because this will involve in the Jets topic. Okay, so Buffalo and Las Vegas, that'll be a good one. Adams and Diggs, Josh Allen and Jimmy G. I mean that's that's a good matchup for sure. I'd say Buffalo easily is gonna win. Bengals and Baltimore, that should be a fun one. Obviously we all saw Cleveland with the crap out of Cincinnati last week. Baltimore got that win over Houston. that game should be. I think it should be Baltimore that's walking out. Lamar gets a 2-0 win. Uh, this is going to be a really good one. Detroit, Seattle. I am going with Detroit in this one. Um, Detroit's got a ton of momentum in their home field because, based on what I heard in a podcast, they Lions actually sold out their tickets. So you guys know that Ford Field's going to be nuts. Like it's going to be chaos in Detroit because right now they're like the most hyped up team in the NFL right now. And I don't blame them. I mean, seriously, kudos to what they did against Kansas City in Week 1. This is going to be a hell of a game. Last year it was a 40. I think it was a 40-45. Or I think it was 45-48. It doesn't matter either way. I mean, that was a hell of a game last year, the Lions and Seahawks. So you guys know this is going to be a battle. It's going to be a good battle. So I think Detroit's going to walk off with a win, probably a field goal or a Jared Goff touchdown. Or you obviously know Dan Campbell and what he did. He did a few tricks off his playbook. So he's got tricks in the bag. So I wouldn't fool around with Dan Campbell because he'll bite your kneecap off if you do. But anyways, let's move on. Colts and the Texans. This is one of just those boring games. It just doesn't matter to me. I'd say C.J. Stroud gets a win. Or no, not C.J. Stroud. Anthony. All right, maybe this one might be good because you got two rookie quarterbacks from the draft. You got Anthony Richardson, who's been getting excuse me. He's been getting some good buzz lately. Being with how good he is at quarterback and how big and the fact that he was a full-on starter and he didn't have to do a quarterback competition says a lot with how Indianapolis wanted to move in the right direction. So it might turn out to be a good game. It might, it's just in the past they've just never been so entertaining to watch. But this one might be different. It might actually be something worth watching. This game's worth watching. Jacksonville and Kansas City, a rematch of last year's AFC divisional round game. This is going to be a hell of a game because you got Mahomes and Trevor Lawrence in a red-hot Jaguars team. Oh, man, that's going to be fun to watch. And it's in Jacksonville, too. So, yeah, they're not playing in Kansas City. So, it's going to be a hard-fought battle for sure because you got teams who are hungry for revenge. I'd say Jacksonville gets the win on this one. And Pat Mahomes goes 0-2. Bears and the Buccaneers. Buccaneers win it with Baker Mayfield easily. The Bears are coming off a horrible loss last week to my team, the Packers. So, yeah, just Baker Mayfield just bakes the Bears. Perfect way to put it that way. Chargers and Titans. Herbert versus Tannehill. That will be a good one. I don't know if Derrick Henry's playing or not. I think he is. But I'd say it's a good game with quarterback battles, if that's how you want to view this as. Chargers, I'd say, get the win on this one. It's probably going to be Justin Herbert coming out on top. So Chargers get the first win, I'd say, this one. Giants and Cardinals. This is Giants are coming off on one of the ugliest starts of the season. I say this is like the Isaiah Simmons revenge game against his former team, the Arizona Cardinals. This will be fun to watch for, if you're a Giants fan and you're a fan of Isaiah Simmons from the Cardinals. This should be a fun one for sure. Probably the Cardinals are gonna get the W in this one. I could see Arizona going all out. With I don't even know if Murray's starting or not. Again, you guys, I don't keep track of a lot of these teams' rosters and their moves. I only focus on the Packers. But yeah, this one this one will be good. This one's fun. 49ers and Rams is always fun to watch, but this one's got a twist to it because this one's got you got Brock Purdy, George Kittle, I'm trying to think. There's one other 49er. Debo Samuel. You definitely got Debo there. Yeah, the Rams got a very good ass win against Seattle though. They got a very good win. Aaron Donald and that defense, they looked so good last week. And Stafford looked sharp. I mean, seriously. And it's good to see Matthew Stafford back with the Rams. I mean, it just wasn't the same last year. So yeah, the Rams easily will get the win because it's at their turf. But it's going to be a close fought battle. It's going to be very close. I'd say probably Rams on this one, but I'd be shocked though. It could be San Francisco because we all know how good the 49ers are. The 49ers are like the second best team in the NFC if you want to put Philadelphia number 1 and San Francisco number 2. I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, now this one's a huge talk. This one's probably one of the most talked games of the week. It's Jets and the Cowboys. Now, I want to come back to this one because this one ties in with the quarterback talks. Again, we'll touch up on all this stuff here pretty quick. Okay, I'm gonna fly through these games real quick because I want to get you guys on out here so you guys aren't sitting here so long. Okay, Denver, Washington. Denver gets the win on this one. Patriots, Dolphins. That'll be really fun. Patriots. I say Patriots get the first win. Panthers, Saints. Saints get the win on this one. And then you got Cleveland and Pittsburgh. I got to roll with Cleveland on this one after how they performed last week. But yeah, these are all the games. Now let's jump into the Jets and the Cowboys and the Jets quarterback situation. So last week on 9/11, you guys, we all saw what happened. It was a 9/11 that probably like one of the biggest games. Well, not exactly one of the biggest games, but just one of the biggest games that I've seen. But I didn't get to watch the game on TV because I was at work. But I was listening to the game. But anyways, it was just one of those big games, and it is actually one of the biggest games of this season because or it was one of the biggest ones because it was 9/11 and it was Aaronrodgers versus Josh Allen, Jets debut and their season opener coming off the off-season hype train. They were just locked and loaded. They were ready to just go. I mean, you knew before the game that the Jets had every single bit of hype in that stadium. So when that game started and Aaron Rodgers comes out with the flag and all, I mean, MetLife just ignited. Like, it was loud, and I was watching a couple of videos on YouTube, and I was amazed with how electric that MetLife Stadium was. I mean, damn. So 4 snaps in, and Aaron Rodgers goes down, and he tore his Achilles. So he's definitely out for the season, but according to Aaron Rodgers, he was on the Pat McAfee show the other day. Excuse me. He was on it on Thursday, I think, or Wednesday. I don't remember what day it was, but no, he was making his debut on the Pat Show, and he said something about give me all the doubters, give me the timeline, give me 1% of inspiration, and then he said something about anything's possible, and that he's gonna shock a lot of people. So, with that being said, do we see an Aaron Rodgers come out in January with the Jets? Um, I don't think that's. I really don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't think that's possible. Um, and again, this has just come from a Packers fan. So here's the thing: we know from Aaron Rodgers' injury, his injuries in the past, we know that Aaron Rodgers has found a way to come back. Like in 2013 when he had that calf injury, um, and he was out for like 8 or 9 weeks, I think it was, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's done. You know, his season's done." But then he came back against I think it was against the Bears. Yeah, that was the Bears game in Week 18. I mean, there's no reason why. There's no reason why maybe Aaron Rodgers does come back for the Jets in January. I mean, yeah, he's 40 years old, and Achilles is the worst sports injury that any athlete can get. Now, I haven't ever gotten any injury or any of that because I didn't play football or any of that. But I know how it feels. Like I can understand the feeling and whatnot for sure. So hear me out on this, But yeah, Achilles sucks, and it's a bad injury. Now I was watching a lot of the podcasts to learn more about this injury, and according to the podcast, he would go through the rehab, and then he would go through like during the rehab process, he'd be going through like a ton of workouts and whatnot, or something like that. Just if you guys know a lot about Achilles injuries, if anybody does who comes across the video, just feel free to comment down below and just let me know, just so I have a better understanding of it. But yeah, so Rodgers is going through that. He had the surgery on Tuesday, I think it was. Yeah, on Tuesday because he sent out the pick. And also Tuesday as well, we got we got that one update of him wanting to come back. Like he was giving a hint saying something about the darkest is the dawn and I shall yet rise again. Something like that, which means Aaron Rodgers is going to come back. But yeah, I mean, Packer fans know that Aaron Rodgers he's a very dedicated type of quarterback. I mean, once he knows that he got himself into something and that he really liked it, he's not going to give up on it. And for him to go to the Jets and, have to end out like that, I mean, yeah, it sucks. It sucks ass. I mean, seriously. Because Aaron Rodgers was very committed to the New York Jets fans and the culture and the teams. I mean, obviously, we all saw on Twitter, he was at the Taylor Swift concerts, he was at the Rangers games, the Knicks games, Broadway shows. I mean, all that stuff. I mean, and yeah, as Packer fans, were we a little like skeptic on what is Aaron Rodgers doing? Yeah, because this was like the ex saying, "Hey, I'm doing much better than what you guys are doing." Like it's saying like I'm happier and you're not happier. Like everybody, like Packer fans are like, he's just like showing off, or he's just like doing weird shit that normally he would never do in Green Bay. But that's because Green Bay, Wisconsin, they didn't have. Green Bay, Wisconsin is not a city. Like it's not like the city of like New York. So it wasn't a ton for him to get out, but I mean, he still got out in Green Bay. He did some stuff, but not not to like where he was like a full on like committed it because the OTAs, the training camps. I mean, everybody was like, "Holy shit! Like this is a whole new Aaron Rodgers," and he looked new too. He did. He looked refurbished. I mean, he looked refreshed and just whatever you guys want to say about him. I mean, he looked so good. I mean, he looked fresh out of the gate. So yeah, so the Jets are stuck with Zach Wilson, who I think he's gonna do okay. Watching him last year was a joke. It was a complete joke, and he sucked ass. I mean, yeah, of course he beat the Packers in whatever week 6 or whatever last year, but it doesn't matter. He still sucked because the Jets last year just with him was a joke. He was an immature kid, just yeah, he was he was just gross overall to watch. But because he had Aaron Rodgers, I think Zach's gonna be fine. Um, Watching him improved on Monday night with the Bills, I mean, it was exciting to watch because I was sorry, guys. I was amazed with how he did. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was very amazed with how he hung in there. He didn't give up. He looked like he improved on some things. Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna just be like, oh my gosh, he's like Aaron Rodgers 2.0. He's not gonna be like that. But you see, Aaron Rodgers is a good mentor because if Zach understands that, Aaron Rodgers can teach. I mean, look at what he did with Jordan Love. I mean, seriously, he trained that kid to be great, and that kid is phenomenal. Like, he might even be better than Aaron Rodgers. He's already better than Aaron Rodgers in the passer rating against the Chicago Bears. So, he might. I mean, he might. I'm not saying that he's. I'm not saying, you guys, that he's ultimately better than Aaron Rodgers overall. No. Just athletic wise, yes, he might be overall better than Aaron Rodgers because he's my age. He's 25 years old, or he's going to be 25 in less than a month. Either way, I mean, he's not like Aaron Rodgers who's old and stuff. So yeah, so Jets quarterback situations is they're just gonna have to look at maybe getting Kirk Cousins from the Vikings or call up Carson Wentz or Matt Ryan. You guys need another quarterback, so yeah, that's basically what you guys got to figure out. And that's their situation right now. It's just wrong with Zach Wilson. So the final predict is going to be it might be the Jets because of their offense and the championship defense that they have. I mean, it might be the Jets, but it could also be Dallas because Dallas whipped the crap out of the Giants, and it's in Dallas in Jerry World. So I'd say probably I'd go with I go with the Jets on this one. I think Jets probably go with a 2-0 win on this. But if they really don't and the Cowboys win it, then then the Jets got to be wondering what the hell they're going to be doing with the quarterback if Zach Wilson does not come out and play his ass off. I mean, then at that point, then you're really going to be pretty much shooting yourself in the foot and being like, what the hell are we doing here? So, yeah, I go with Jets on this. Yeah, so you guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. I think I covered up enough for you guys. And I do appreciate for anybody that does sit and actually watch the whole video or whatever. I do appreciate that a lot. I know they're long. I know I kind of talk, but it's just it's just explaining things to those people maybe to maybe who don't understand how things really work in the NFL. Um, and when you have somebody that's a football enthusiast like me, I mean, yeah, of course they're gonna explain. But yeah, no, I just want to say thank you guys for taking the time out of your own day to watch a video of mine that is NFL related. Um, yeah, so if you really enjoyed the video and you guys want to see more videos like this, absolutely give me a thumbs up. Do me a favor and absolutely like it. Like, subscribe, and comment down below if you'd like. Um, and yeah, that's gonna just wrap it up. Stay tuned for tomorrow, you guys. I will have content coming up. Excuse me. And all what we're gonna be just doing tomorrow is just the breakdown video of the Packers and Falcons game. So that's not gonna be a very long video. It's just gonna be like at least a 15-minute video or 10-minute video. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching the video. Till then, I'm Josh Lundquist, and this is Cheesehead Productions, and I am officially signing out. As always, go Pack Go, and good luck to you guys' teams or anybody who else is a football fan out there. Good luck tomorrow. All right.